Shit sound low as fuck, right? Oh, my headphones now.
Where we at, 19?
18, I think.
Skipping, jumping the gun. Yeah, we turned up, nigga. Now you unplugging me and shit. Yeah, we hiring a technical manager. Just help us it. Yeah.
Yo. Welcome to episode 18 of the pod. I'm here. My boy Zo Gifted. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, introduce yourself, my brother.
Please.
You already know it's your boy Akay the Pharaoh, Yonkers, New York. We in the building, the pod. We outside for real.
Yo, bro.
Stop playing.
Shout out to you for coming,
AK,
bro.
You already know, man.
Appreciate
Shout out
you,
to
bro.
everybody, man. Yo, this is fire, bro. I'm tripping off this right now, but I respect everything that y'all doing for real.
Nah, you already
Appreciate that, bro. We appreciate you pulling up.
So,
Facts.
let's start it from the top. How'd you get your name, AK? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest. All right.
Did you rap like an AK?
Nah, see that?
Like Lil Uzi, baby.
That's what Uzi said, right?
Like Lil
Funny
Uzi,
nigga.
baby. What's an AK?
My fault.
Nah, you good.
That's some gat. But all jokes aside though, like I was trying to come up with a name, and my first name was A Killer.
Right.
You know, AKILLA. I'm trying not to get that cough out.
You good. Don't worry about that. I let it out. You good.
Zah. All right, so yeah, so my name was gonna be A Killer. So I was like, I don't want to be out here killing people.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I didn't want to be out here being a killer, and that's not what I'm rapping about. So I was like, all right, so let's just use the abbreviation, AK. So then I was like, I can't just be AK, like just the letters. Then they're going to be like, what's the A and the K stand for?
Right.
So then I was coming up with stuff like always killing, I don't know. But then it's like, I still don't want to kill. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me try to get right with y'all. Like, do y'all sit like that?
However
Straight,
you want to
yeah,
sit, bro.
straight.
You
As long as
good.
you in the
So I'm
frame.
connected,
As long as you in the
yeah.
frame,
Am I in the
dog.
frame though?
Yeah, you in the frame.
Gang.
You
All
good.
right.
You good.
So then I was like, you know what? Let me abbreviate it. Let me make it AKAY as in AK.
Right.
And then I was like, always killing. And I was like, dang, I still can't come up with nothing. Then I was like, you know what? It just stuck. Everybody was just calling me AK, so I just kept it AKAY. Then I was like, you know what? Let me add the Pharaoh so that it won't just be plain. I don't know. I just always felt like I was a Pharaoh growing up. I don't know.
So-
I always like, you feel me? I always like Egypt stuff. You feel me? IRA tape. I always was into that. So I was like, you know what? Let me just be the Pharaoh. And then it stuck. So
Okay.
AK the Pharaoh, man. That's how it came out. So it was going to be A Killer, but I know y'all didn't want me to be A Killer. It was too many, you know.
That's a fun fact.
We
Niggas
got
don't
P
know that.
Killer, we got all these other people, you know, C Murder. We don't
Right.
need no more of that. You feel? We don't need no
Nah,
more.
yeah. So all right. So that's how you got your name. Where you from originally? You from here, right?
Yeah, born and raised, Yonkers, New York, man. I was born in Valhalla, but I mean, I was only there for like a year. So
Right.
born and raised my whole life out here in Yonkers, New York.
What schools you go to?
I went to Mark Twain Middle School.
What you went to Montessori?
Nah,
Mark Twain.
Okay.
Mark Twain.
Okay. Nigga said nah, Mark Twain.
That's a fact.
It wasn't,
Where you went to high
Montessori
school,
was
man?
the other side.
Right.
High school. I went to
Right, yeah.
Roosevelt High School. So, you know, I was in the trenches. So everybody that went to Rose know it was the trenches.
Rose
so
was the trenches.
Yeah, it was a
I
lot of
heard about it.
It was a lot of
very
like,
active in that school.
yeah, it was a lot of like
Facts.
gang shit in that
Yeah,
shit.
a
Like,
whole lot
like
of
riots.
just madness in there.
Madness.
So you
I
was
feel
there
like-
for them years.
Yeah, I was there for a lot of it. So they said like if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
Anywhere.
Well,
That
though.
school was some other stuff.
Nah,
Yeah, I heard some
Um,
war stories. Shout out to
It
Rose.
was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was like the
Yeah.
jungle, bro.
Yeah, I did about like a year and a half WCC. So
Okay.
yeah, after
Which-
that, I just really started focusing on music,
All right. What you studied when you was at WCC?
computer technology.
Okay. So that's why you kind of like go with all the like engineering.
Yeah, I was
and-
always as a kid. I was always a whiz. Like we had a I'll tell you real quick. We had like a we had like an old computer, and it never worked.
like
I
one
know
of them
this
Apple shits.
Nah, it was a Dell. like Adele. So
Yeah.
it was like from storage or something. Like, you know how when you grow up, sorry, you know how like you grow up and your parents just be like, I got a storage, and be like, oh, what's a storage? And then they take you and it's just a bunch of stuff that you ain't never seen before. So it was like, when did you get all of this? Like, I don't even remember seeing this as a kid. So it was like, it was a computer. Brought it home, never worked. I just was like, you know what, let me just try to plug it up. And in some way I was able to get it to work. I was able to get it to work with Wi-Fi and all of that. Like, back in that time, it was not Wi-Fi. It was like just internet.
Dial up.
Dial up. Or you could hook it up to the phone.
Internet.
It was real Ethernet. Like, it wasn't nothing. If it couldn't connect, you couldn't be on it. So it was like, all right. So as soon as I got that working, I was just like, you know what, let me just try this. So I was like, I went there. It was a lot, and you got to do a lot of school to be like, even if you get your associates, you still got to go crazy. Yeah. So I was just like, you know what, I could put my time into this when I already know the basics, so I could just focus on what I wanted to do. So I was like, yeah, let me just do this music, man.
Yeah, I feel like school is a scam anyway, bro. I got a bachelor's degree, 50 bands. I went to the same school as Chuck Burns. We went to college in Westchester.
Yeah,
and we both graduated.
I know y'all did. I'm looking at it like that. When I ain't gonna front, shout out to Chuck Burns one time. Yeah. When I talk to bro, I'd be like, yo, he did go to school, bro.
Yeah, facts.
And
but he's nice. Yo, if you really peep, Chuck is nice with editing photos, bro.
That's a fact.
His artistic view
is a fact.
Fire,
He's always had that, bro.
Fire,
always had that. And that's when I always told him, I'm like, yo, bro, like, you should have videos through the roof, bro, because you could shoot it just with yourself. Bro.
Yeah, facts. And not even that he got to shoot it.
Like, even if you don't got to shoot it, like Chuck knows what's up. Like, Chuck been on his stuff, but, life hit everybody. So, it always is something. Like, so we all go through our things, but I always talk to Chuck, and I'm like, yo, bro, because he got it, bro. We all got that. So it was just like, with him with his filming and all that, and he went to school for that, and now he actually working and doing stuff with that, like trying to get his bag up and stuff. I respect that. So but like you saying, it being a scam is like, it's crazy because like you think about it, he did graduate and you did too. Like,
and niggas is still in the hood working regular ass jobs,
right here next to me.
You feel me? Like, we all right here.
So,
nah, shout out to that.
It's crazy.
Though.
Yo, it was a lot of niggas that went to that school. Not to get off topic, but Hayes Millie went to that school with us too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we was all in that school, man. But let's go back. When did you start rapping?
Well, I've been rapping since I was a kid. Like, when you talking about rapping, I was just like, my cousins from down south would come and bring like their tape recorder. Yeah. And we would just be like recording just to hear what it would sound like. So like, if you want to say it like that, but professionally, I would say I dropped my first album on iTunes, which was Bab Tapes 1, 2016. So if you want to say like,
so you don't count none of this shit like, I mean, you had some heat.
I had ciphers. I mean, yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie, I was rapping. Like, anytime you like, so all right, I can't say.
Bro had some heat.
I can't say 2014 because I came out with 1992, which was my first mixtape, and that was in like 2013.
Right, so and that was freestyles. This shit, right?
Yeah, like, and then we did the Yonkers cipher. That was 2012, I think. Right.
2013.
2013. So I would say maybe 2010. I was taking it serious, probably right when I graduated high school. Facts. 2010, I graduated, yeah. So right after I graduated, I had all the free time. I tried I tried college. It wasn't for me. I started working, stacking my bread, and just buying my studio, investing in all of that. So shout out to my fam because they helped a lot always. Yeah. So, facts.
Now that's heat though, bro. You dropped a lot of jewels, shit that I never, like, you know what I'm saying, would have known or ever even would have guessed. So I guess the next question would be, how'd you get to the Yonkers cipher? Like, could you take us back because you was in the cipher with Barry?
I was in the cipher with Barry, Mike, Chuck, Big C,
and yourself,
and me. And mostly it was mostly because we was always hanging out together. Me, Chuck, Big C, we was always.
So who was Radio?
Radio was a group. It was a group we had, me, Chuck, our man Cisco, Foreign, which was his brother.
Foreign still be rapping.
Foreign still be rapping. Yo, Foreign still be rapping. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, he be fucking with Sko.
Yeah, Sko was on his team too. So Sko was, shout out to both of them because they was really like, if I would say anything, like they was the ones that was hitting me all the time trying to get like in the studio. Like they was the most committed out of the whole like. Well, Chuck of course, because that was the
boy,
that was the homie. So, but like outside, like not really my homies, but they was always wanted to get in the studio. So, shouts out to them. So, but it was us. It was me, him, Willie Bills. Shout out to Willie Bills. He doing his family thing right now. Sko, Foreign, Kofi.
Oh, word? Yo,
Yeah,
y'all had a
Kofi
little
was in
dope
there.
ass group right
Facts. We had a little. It was mostly just off some like we wanted to get into the Yonkers Cipher.
there. So how did it branch off like that? Like how'd y'all get?
Cause all right, I'm gonna keep it real. Like we did it. It was just some fast joint, and not everybody in the group had communication.
Okay.
Like 100%.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? If we was doing something, like I feel like if we doing a group and I'm the one with the studio,
Right.
I'm the engineer, I'm the one that's
You like the
literally
quarterback.
I'm recording all the music and
Right.
I'm the one that keeping all the files and I'm the one who's staying up all night recording
Yeah, facts.
and mixing it and mastering it and all that. Even
Making
if
it
it wasn't the best, you feel me? I was the
still
one
doing
doing
it.
that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, so when I was doing that and they wasn't there, like they was out chilling, because you young,
Yeah.
They
niggas
was
just
partying,
right,
everybody
yeah.
was out the parties. Chuck was always partying, and Kofi was always partying.
That's a fact.
Sko always partying.
Yeah, so they still
And
do to this
respect to
day.
them, like it was never, it was never no problem. It's just I had a different view. Like I wasn't a party guy. Like I wanted to do music, so I was in the studio all the time, like every night. Like so,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it was just like something to bash them about, but it was just like we can't be in a group. I'm sorry, we can't be in a group if we all not on the same page, especially if y'all want to do the cipher. Like we supposed to be rehearsing and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I gotta talk to CJ. Shout out to CJ
Yeah,
because he was the
CJP.
one who was plugging people in to get to people recording and getting them to do it. So it was like we got to go to them with a track. We got to let them know we a group. We got to all of that. So
Right.
when are we gonna do all of that? So they didn't really get back to me on it. We did a couple tracks. It just didn't work. So we was just like, you know what? Time went by. People just did their own thing. And it worked out for the best because Sko doing good music.
Right, yeah.
Foreign doing good music. I'm doing
Right.
good music. Chuck
Yeah.
doing good music. You feel me? So it was just cool. Like it was a group that we was gonna use for the Yonkers Cipher because I really did not. I'm not gonna even like sugarcoat it because I told Chuck this. Like I did not want to be in the group with.
You seem like you was never really a group type of nigga.
I
You seem
never
like you was
wanted to
always
be
a
in a
dolo.
group with like anybody. Like if we was gonna be in a group, because my first real official group was with Chuck and Willie, and it was just we didn't have no name. It was just
Yeah,
it was
the three of
Royale.
y'all.
It was Royale Recordings at first. We tried to get that LLC, that didn't work. So it was Royale. It was me, Chuck, and Willie Bills. That was just high school. Growing up, you feel me?
Yeah.
But that didn't work because it was the same stuff. I was in the studio all the time. They weren't.
Yeah,
They
by
came
yourself.
record and just dip. You feel me? So it was no brush off on them. They got their tracks. We still kept all the love intact.
Right.
Life hit. They did their thing. I did mine. It was never no problems. It was just other politics that was in play. But that was still my bro. Willie's still my bro. I still talk to them. I still know they fan. It's still like I still talk to them on type of like. So at the end of the day, with that, it was just they wasn't really trying to be a group. Like they wasn't trying to be committed to the music like I was. So I was respectively just like, y'all do y'all thing, I do mine. Like
Okay. So I guess you could say that's the same reason why like y'all you're not in the group like right now type shit, right?
yeah,
Like,
no.
it's the same
Most
explanation.
of that is because of that. Because I did the groups. Like I've been in so many other groups. Like I was Lone Wolf when they was doing the
Second
Cypher
one?
I
Yeah.
was on that track.
Ah, my God.
It's a fact. Me, Youngin, CJ, London, all of us. We was that was supposed to come out.
So what happened? Why you think it never had a Yonkers Safe too?
Because I don't think that it probably would have lived up to the hype of the first one.
You think so? I think it would have surpassed it.
I mean, like there was so many people that was just like talking down on it, like from the jump. It was just like the first one, like they waited for the second one to brew for them to talk bad about like how bad the first one was. You know what I'm
right?
saying? So it was like, and it's like I get that because like I'm not gonna admit that my verse was great on that.
Nah, your shit, bro.
I
What?
liked it, but it was like if I'm thinking about it when I was doing the second one, it's like I'm mad at myself because I could have really.
Violated.
But it's just this is the beat that they picked. This is the beat, it wasn't really my team. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like it was more Chuck's team, like, cause like they had this beat already planned. The track
and then
was
you
already
just
done.
was on.
I just added my verse to it. You feel me? I had no real say in where the beat was coming from. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I do it. This is my boy. This is the group we in. Like, I never really looked at Big C as like, you know, the biggest rapper. So it was like, if we was gonna do a group, I wanted to pick some dudes
rappers, like some spitters, like some niggas that go along with you.
Up. So it's like, why would I be in a group with Mike?
Yeah,
you know,
he trying to sing.
That's my boy. Like, love him to death. But it's like, what is we like?
With that heat, bro.
Like, I'm gonna keep it real. That's my man. He can sing.
Yeah, right.
You know, he has his moments. But it's like, what are we doing? Like, how are we represented as a group? We look crazy up here. Like, Barry, I don't really know him. Like, I never.
Oh, you ain't never knew?
I knew he was like an army guy. Like,
he went to the army, right?
Yeah, that's all I know. Like, he was. We was
chilling
chilling,
off, bro.
No. It's no disrespect. Cause like
I respect that.
We was all chilling. Like, when I was chilling with Chuck, he was always around. We was always, you know, we was chilling. Like, they was smoking weed. I didn't smoke weed at the time. So it was really no connection there. So boom. So I was really about the music. They like Mike had a little joint right around the corner from where I was at. So we would record over there. I didn't. This is before I had my phone. This is before I had anything. So I was like, all right, cool. We go over there. We chill, whatever. So it wasn't really we was a group, but as soon as the Yonkers Cypher came, it was like, yo, this is what we doing.
Right. Yeah.
But I was like, bro, like, I wanted to join like Hayes Millennium group or whoever in them group, like any group with some spitters, so we can make it look like a movie. Like, I feel like ours was such a weak spot because we ain't got no spitters in this.
Yeah,
like, no
you was
real
the only
spitters.
one. Like, you and Chuck. Like, don't get
Chuck
it fucked up.
Chuck, my boy. He know he spit, but it's like he knew me and him
was the only
did not
spitters.
belong in that group. Like, what? Like, all right, like, come on, like,
yo, come on, baby.
Feel me? Like, nah, I'm not even good. No shade.
Nah,
like,
respect it.
Big C know he my homie. He just had him. Shout out to my boy Big C. He just had him a kid.
Yeah, shout out
Barry,
Big C.
I had no connection with him. We never did a track. He was cool. He had his little.
And you never probably
vibe,
seen him after that, right?
Never. Like, it was never no. It was never no like my boy. Like, he would hit me. He got me on Facebook. That's about it. But it was like what made us a group? Like, when you looked at what was it?
HTH, yeah.
HTH, pause. It was been so long. When you look at them, they had their group, and you knew, like, these are the niggas, you see them all the time.
Right,
together.
yeah.
So it was like, all right, when you look at
it was natural.
Straight Out the Gutter, they had August, London, all of them, they had all of them together. So it was like, if we was going to be a group in that cypher, if somebody liked that, we not moving together. Mm-hmm. So it's like, why would we be a group if they like the group, we not gonna ever do no type of moves together? So it was like,
that's a fact, bro.
I never felt attached to that group at all. So it was like, why are we even? So that's why I felt like my verse wasn't even. I wasn't even into it. Like, they had the professional, they had the cameraman recording it. I was
it
just
London?
Like, whatever. Yeah, I think it was London. Facts.
Okay.
Facts. London did everything. Yo, London was just he was in his bag for real. Shout out
for
to
that
London.
whole shit. Yeah.
He really was doing his thing, no cap.
Yeah.
So I feel like he really didn't get a lot of recognition off of that because he really went to people's joint, didn't charge them a dime.
Yeah.
And recorded them for free press, and that joint did numbers.
Numbers, yeah.
And that's what made
that shit
me
catapulted a lot of niggas' careers.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. And it made me feel even more mad because it was like, damn, I had a weak verse in that with a team that wasn't even holding up.
AK.
We wasn't even in the conversation,
AK.
bro.
No. Y'all wasn't in the conversation as best group. I think niggas always respected you as a spitter, bro.
See, that's the thing, though. But think about it like this. All right, put it like this.
You know what I'm saying?
Respect. And I appreciate it because, you know, I really be like just trying to rap. So it's like not really trying to like rapidy rap like so you don't get the words over your head. But it's like I feel like if you got 5 people who giving you great raps rather than 2 people and then 3 weak spots, you're not gonna look as good as in a whole.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
You feel me? So it's like
that's a fact.
I wanted us to look good. I wanted us to be like, yo, these 5 went in there and went retarded, bro. Who are these people? Like, I wanted us to have a standout moment to the point where it's like no debate.
Yeah, we
was gonna be the most lyrical, best nobody could touch us group,
Yeah.
and we definitely were not.
Right. Nah, you fact.
Like,
That's
so
a
you feel what I'm
fact.
saying? Even if I had a good verse, like I don't want to take away. Like, I'm not that type of dude to be like, oh, at least I had a good verse. I wanted us all to look good. You know what I mean? So it's like if I was to pick the 5, I would have had 5 that was gonna come in there. We was gonna have a nice beat, even if it was industry or not. It was gonna be something that was gonna be rap. Like you knew, like all right, they about to come in. Like
spit,
that beat was not it, bro.
Yeah. That
But it was
a
like,
beat
you know, that was
selection.
years ago. I don't regret it. It was something. It's still on YouTube. If
Right.
you know, check it out. It's still there. I was young as hell. I had some green Pradas. That's how old it was. Pradas wasn't even, you know.
Yo.
You wear them now, you get clown for them. But I had it on with a jean suit on, whatever. But that was a cool time. It was something to do, but I wasn't really involved in it, and I felt like that was really like my fault because I should have just said I didn't want to be in the group. Like, I should have just had my own 5.
I'm glad you did, bro. I'm glad you
Yeah.
did go on the cipher. Cause you know what I'm saying, without that, I probably wouldn't even have heard it. There's a lot of people that probably wouldn't have heard of your music.
And that's the only thing I'm grateful for because it did a lot of numbers with a lot of people who did not know me. So it was just
Right.
like now I can catapult off of that and be like, okay, this is me. But then again, it was just like I still didn't even feel like I still did good on that. Like I feel like if I was in control of it, it would have been more just than a talk about it. It would have been like we stamped. Like there wouldn't have been a need for a number 2. We bodied it. And it didn't work out like that. But
Sure.
I wasn't trying to throw shots at
No.
nobody else, But
I
I
like
just
the
felt
honesty.
like if they was giving us a project to do, like I take my music serious. So I would take anything I'm diving into
Serious.
100%. So I just wanted us to be like, yo, if we kill this, bro, they gonna be like, yo, why did y'all do that? Yo, Akay is running this group. Nah, they about to do something crazy. Like, not just saying I'm that dude, but it's like if y'all
Right.
listen, if people that really listen to me knew, like before that cypher, they was like, yo, Akay really got it. Like he really be spitting. So I know he gonna come out crazy.
Right.
But they expecting that, but then they expect, oh, he came out with 5 dudes and they all went nuts. Like, oh, where did he go? It didn't work out like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that was in that cypher. It was amazing. I had a great time. It was a good look for the city. That's a fact.
So all right, so let's move on to the next thing. The Barnes disc, right? Where was you at when you heard the Barnes disc and then you recorded your shit? You had one of the best like responses to bro.
And again, I did not like
didn't
that
like
either.
it?
But I mean, because I'm gonna tell you why. Look, I'm gonna tell you why. Because at the first, I didn't even like the fact that people respected Barnes for
doing that, right?
For even
And it's
saying
like
my name.
Yo, it was like 8 months later, right?
Like, all right, you and August had y'all thing. That was fire. We liked that. Y'all was going back and forth, whatever. I feel like he cooked you, but whatever.
Nah, yeah. You look, let me real quick. He did cook on battle wise, right?
Right.
Everything else, Nick won.
Yeah, nah. Nick
perception,
Nick
everything.
won in the angles he took.
Right.
With the apple bottom jeans.
Right,
with the
that's what
bishop
I'm
fur. That was an angle, bro. That was a shot straight to his heart. Like,
Yo.
so it's like I feel like August really lost that based off of like entertaining wise.
Right,
That's really
yeah.
what we watched it for. Y'all ain't
Yeah.
about to get in the street and start
fight,
start
yeah.
gunning at each other. So this is all for entertainment. If really August was really, because I feel like August was more serious than Barnes.
Yeah,
was.
definitely.
You feel me? So that's where most of his raps was like, you bitch ass nigga, this, you know. So it was just like, I feel like Barnes was more taking it like I can clown this guy because he's willingly likes to be out here dressed in different stuff, so I can aim at him. Plus, I'm a funny guy.
Yeah,
I feel like August had an uphill battle. No matter how lyrical, how good you rap. Now where I came into it is the only reason why I made the track. It was because my name was said. Like I never hit Barnes up to ask him why he said it. I was just in the field to play where everybody.
This is my
feel
guy.
me? You said my name. Like I feel like if you said my name, you know I'm gonna hear it because somebody's gonna say, "Yo, Akay, yo, somebody dropped your name." Like,
Right.
We all live in Yonkers. Like,
Yeah.
It's not. It's this big. Like, so once I heard the song, I'm like, all right, so let me hear what he said. Like, it was mixed so bad.
AK and KA or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
or something like that. I couldn't even understand the bar. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like
caught that one.
I don't even know.
I don't think I caught that one.
I didn't catch the bar at all. Like, and I told Barnes, I'm like, yo, Barnes, I ain't gonna lie. if you was gonna throw a shot, like I want to hear it. I wanted to be. You could have even called me, yo, fat boy, get off the mic, Pharaoh, or something, anything, bro. You feel me? Because I feel like if you gonna aim at me, I need to know what it's. And then he said, AK, how are you, the Pharaoh, or something like that.
Yeah.
So it didn't really affect me. But I felt like, why would I let just anybody just say my name? I want to prove that I'm outside for rec only.
Right.
Like, you feel me? So like, I'm not here to say I'm better than nobody, but this is competitive sport. If you say my name, how am I not going to feel to come out and say something? So I was like, you know what? I'll do the Drake track. I threw it on. I wrote that in like 20, 30 minutes.
Sheesh.
It was nothing personal to him.
Right.
I felt like lyrically, I was just going, but it wasn't respected because in his words, I wasn't really saying nothing because I have nothing to say about you.
Right.
Bro. I don't know beef. Like, beef nowadays, you got to just know some person. I know nothing about any like rapper anybody that said my name, which was only him.
Right.
And I felt like he was just saying names just because,
he was in the Yonkers Cypher.
He wasn't in the Yonkers Cypher,
Right.
right? That's why he was saying names. He was
Right.
just coming at all the people, I guess. But he came out with that after. He said,
Right.
if I said your name in a song, it's because I heard you stood out to me in the cypher.
Right. Yeah.
Which was like a kind of way of like, all right, cool. But it was like at the end of the day, you came at me because of what? Like, I didn't have no problem with you. I have no problem with
It
anybody.
was just for the club.
No, I think
It
it
was
was
just for
during
the-
the control. What he did over the control beat,
He
right?
did it over
Yeah.
control.
So it was.
he was taking like, all right, so yeah, he
it was a
taking
moment.
The Kendrick approach.
Right.
Right.
At everybody that was in the Yonkers Cypher.
Right.
Right. I
Right.
get
A lot
that.
of name dropping.
It was a lot of name dropping, so I can't even make it personal. That's why I didn't. That's why most of the track, it was just like, I'm just talking. Most of that stuff I
Yeah.
wrote before. It was just, I just rapped. I just wanted to show like I'm just outside. Like you did it, and I did the track literally in 20 minutes and dropped it. Like I just wanted you to know, like if you want to keep going, you want to drop my name again, we could do it. Like I could really sit down and really get intricate. But this was just something quick. I was looking on Facebook. Just looking at all the comments, because that day was just a long day. Like, Barnes was just in his bag for what?
Yeah.
Which I understand. He wasn't in the Yonkers Cypher. He was probably supposed to be. It was a lot of politics, backdoor stuff.
Yeah.
I don't care about it. You said my name. Now we
my
got
guy.
wrecked. You feel me? So, it was never no problem. And then I also felt like, I don't know. I just felt like anything I did 2012 up, 13, 14, maybe like 2018 to now is like where I really would base like the prime of where I'm at. So it was like those before, it was just like, all right, I was just trying to gain people to know that I rap,
Yeah.
That was just a demonstration. I wanted when you say Yonkers rappers, I wanted you to say my name. I wasn't looking for recognition.
But
from,
you did a lot of shit. Like you even did the ball for ball shit with them niggas.
Oh yeah.
What's that? The battle rap?
Yeah,
Yo,
you was doing the battle
and
rap.
look,
The battle
see,
rap?
Yo, bro, you killed. Yo,
There's politics literally
Bro.
in everything I'm involved in, bro. It's literally.
So let me ask you about
like,
this.
I don't get it. I don't know.
All right, so you battle Bridge Belvy, right?
Facts.
To me, you
Shout
clearly
out to my
won.
boy
And I hate to
Belvy.
keep doing this shit because it seems like I'm a big ass AK. I mean, I do fuck with this shit.
No. Because the thing
You
is,
beat
like,
him.
yo, you know how many people that was in the building that day
Said
still
you
hit
won.
me up to this, literally to this day. Shout out my bro, my blood brother just flew in from
Wait. So they
just
psyched you out the W?
Like,
I didn't
yo,
catch
yeah,
this.
'cause
Y'all got to put me on, bro.
it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
gonna definitely send you the link.
So it's a ball for ball shit. You know.
Shout
the
out to
little shit
With
they
It,
was
bro.
doing.
Shout out to the bro With It.
Shout out to With It.
With It was definitely doing something for the city that like he really could he elevated it. I respect what he was doing because he had John's attention.
Right.
Somebody in a big battle rap career. So it's like he literally launched a couple people's real life battle rap careers. Shout out to X Don. Shout out Philly Hayes. Shout out P Bills. A lot of people he was really putting on. Really got a lot of exposure. So he had a battle. He had a battle night, and he hit me. He was like, "Yo, you want to get in the ring?" Because a lot of people were just like, "Yo, you should battle. Like, your raps is like you got a lot of bars. It would be respected more in the battle rap scene." I was like, you know what? All right, I'm a fan of battle rap. I'll do it. And it was like, all right, we're gonna put you. They didn't even tell me who I was going up against at first. They did a random pick, and it was Belvy. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll go up against Belvy. Like that's my bro at first. So it was like, all right, whatever. Now I'm gonna be OD biased. I cooked him.
That would be OD,
Cause it's me, bro. Like they play with my name, bro. No. I cooked
you
him.
did.
All 3 rounds.
You did.
all 3.
And I'm not saying that Bridge Belvy my mans. I know Bridge Belvy.
Belvy Belvy had nothing to do with it, bro. His rounds was not up to, bro.
Yeah.
His first round, he choked.
Yeah.
Second round was due. Third round, he said something about butter on bread, and they gave him the whole battle, bro. No lie to you. Watch the battle. He said something. He said, I'm from the hood where bread and that's verbatim. He said, I'm from the hood where bread and butter is a sandwich. And the crowd gave him the praise, but they literally gave him the battle.
He's not lying.
And when you hear, like, shout out to Swanee Smiles. She was hating that night. I don't know. Shout out to CJ, all of them. They my bros, but I feel like I never really came out and said nothing because it was like, listen, I'm not gonna be no hater. He get it. But everyone in that room was going crazy. Every one of my rounds, he had crickets.
Yeah, but all the judges was his friends and shit though. Like I think all the judges
gave him
fuck
the
with
battle off of bread and butter is a sandwich, bro.
I don't think they gave him the battle because of that. I think because they fucked with him more.
Nah, when you listen to their explanation when they give it was judged. Swanee Smiles said that third round gave him the battle. CJ said that third round gave him the battle, and it was with his brother.
Right.
Said the third round gave him the battle. And I cooked him every round.
So it had to be the bread and butter line.
I don't even remember all the bars I had for that.
You said some Arnisha shit. Now you was going off, bro. You said, throw him over the bridge. God. That's how you bridge.
That's how you bridge. Yo,
my boy was, we gotta put that on, bro, because I know you fuck with this shit.
Hold on.
You gotta really
I had it, bro.
I know the balls is here, though.
Yo, bro.
Crazy.
Nah, I had real room rocker. Like, I'm not a battle rapper, but the room was flipping, bro.
I know, bro. I know.
Bro, and he didn't have that reaction not one of his rounds, bro. He said, I'm from the hood where bread and butter is a sandwich, and they was going crazy for that part. That was it.
All right, so because we got like two, I want to get into like one or two more things before we wrap and end up this shit.
Shout out to them though, bro. But y'all played me, and if they ever got me back in the ring, like I would kill
whoever. You heard him,
because that was y'all really played with my, like the whole room said I got cheated, but it was whatever. It wasn't like no prize money, no money on the floor, nothing like that.
So it wasn't nothing too big, like you know what I'm saying.
It was for fun, bro. It was, but I had my moms, my pops, all of them in there. It was like, bro. I showed out.
And then they like cut off your third round. Like they didn't even let you finish rapping.
Really, like I was stirring him, bro. He was already in the casket after the second round, bro.
Yo, this sounds crazy. You might need to get CJ up here. So they gotta explain.
I said, you lose your soul. That ain't sneakers. You'll dye hair. That's Arnisha. And the crowd went crazy. Because at that time, like everyone knew Arnisha. She was dyeing her hair blue and shit. So it's like everyone knew that. It was like everyone was commenting. I just used that, and that went nuts, bro.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Like.
So I talk about the you be doing the World MC shit, right? How'd you get into that?
Okay, shout out to World MC or top gunner for them. Anybody say nothing on their name, it's up. To be honest, I'm gonna keep it real. Like this might be like you might have to get the violins for this now. Cause it started out, it was Team Backpack, right?
Yeah.
World Underground started out as Team Backpack. Now, rapping, everybody that was like, when I really started, like people was like, yo, Bap Tapes 1, Bap Tapes 2, yo, you really doing this every year? You got good music. Right. Yo, you should try to get on Team Backpack. I was like, what is that? So I listened to it, and I was watching the videos, and they was doing like, people just in front of them. I said I didn't want to burp, and I did. My fault. Ginger ale was tripping. So I said I wanted to do they was doing like a mic and people rapping, and I was like, I could definitely do this. Like, where do I go to sign up? It was like no sign up, right? So I got word of who the guy that runs it, right? So I don't know. At this point, I was at my wit's end. I was like, you know what? Like if I don't get like no major exposure, like then or East like my name up a little more than what it is, like it's over for this. Like I might as well just like say I rap as a hobby or something, like not really pursue it. So I was like, you know what? I just jumped out the window. I jumped on faith. I said, yo, God, I'm gonna just hit this man up, and I'm gonna tell him like, listen, I want to be on. Here's my stuff. Take it how you want it, whatever. Like I need a shot. Right. All I need is a shot, and I'm gonna show you like what will happen, right? So I hit him up, and verbatim I said, listen, my name is Akay the Pharaoh. I'm from Yonkers, New York. I rap. You know, I've been watching World Underground. This is like, now I'm 3 years in watching this joint. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I want an opportunity to get in front of you guys, like chop it up. We could talk. I want to be in one of the ciphers. Like, and he was like, yo, all right, bro. You know, we to be honest, a couple people from my team have been talking about you. And I'm like, really? And I'm thinking in my mind, like, yo, he really just said that. He really said, like, a couple people from his team were talking to him about me. Like, so I was like, oh, damn, all right, cool. So he was like, you know what? Just come out to Brooklyn. We got a kickback, like a little rooftop joint, which is on YouTube too. You can check it out if you want to see the journey. So that was like, I could say that really the catapult of my career, because I went to that and I didn't know nobody. There was a lot of rappers that's up now that were like
down before you.
Were like at the same spot I was at. So I was like, all right. I was meeting a lot of people that are pretty good now. Shout out to Osborne Benjamin. Shout out to Chris Rivers, Big Pun's son, all of these people. So, Token, all of them, So so we went to that and they had like an open mic, turn the beat on. It was I was literally signing up for my first World Underground, Team Backpack Cypher, and I didn't even know it. So I got on stage, killed it. Then the whole crowd was feeling it. Hopped off the stage. The dude was like, yo, here's my number. I'm going to hit you up. I said, all right, bro. I walked out of there. I was like, yo, I killed that. I'm like, yo, I need that footage. Footage never came. I said, cool, no problem, trip. I did it. People was in there. They all know my name. I gave my Instagram to everybody. So
right,
like,
networking.
Cool. With maybe like a week after that, dude was like, yo, they got a tournament, and I want you to go. I want you to represent the East Coast. I was like, all right, so where is it at? He was like, yo, it's in L.A. I was like, L.A.? Like, what you mean L.A.? I can't. I'm in the East Coast, bro. I'm working a job. Like, where am I going to L.A.? He was like, yo, bro, it's all expense paid. They got you, bro. They're going to pay for the flight. They're going to pay for the room. They're going to pay for transportation. You get a budget. You get an actual spending account. And you just got to go, like, in 2 days. I said, bro, I'll be there. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, is that my phone?
No.
Okay. I'm sitting there thinking in the back of my mind, like, yo, like, has this really happened? Like, I was shaking, bro, like, real life. Like, I was like, yo, I never been on a plane before in my life. But I always thought I was always telling my mom and my dad, like, yo, if I ever got to get on a plane, it's going to be for music. And this guy literally just handed, yo, you going to L.A. in 2 days.
Right, all expense paid.
All expense paid. Literally did not have to spend a dime, bro. Off of the performance I did in Brooklyn, you feel what I'm saying? So I was just like, yo, this is really happening, bro. So we did it. We went out there. I won the whole tournament, whatever. It was just like me and another guy going at it for like a belt or whatever, or a necklace. And you rap and the crowd decides who wins. So I went down there. It was my first time at LA. That joint was fun. From then on, bro, it was just like he called me for literally everything that he wanted to do. Like after that, I was able to open up for Dave East. The next summer we did the performance. I was actually a name on the list. I had a special wristband. I was in VIP. You feel me? From then on, I was just like a Team Backpack rapper. Like I was an MC. Like they were backing me, with a lot. So they still are. You feel me? Because I'm in connections with the guy. So then some real politics stuff happened with World MC. I mean with Team Backpack. So the guy that owns it, he just made his own World Underground, which he still has the Team Backpack YouTube. He just changed it. Made it his. Okay. So now World Underground is just based solely on just artistry. You feel me? So right now they're on the roof. If anybody could rap, I'm plugging them in right now. You go to World MC, you give them your name, you tell them like, yo, I rap. They're gonna try to plug you into a schedule. They doing it all year. You can go to the rooftop, literally rap for free. You get free footage.
That's fine.
And they really gonna promote you. If you come out there and you show out, who knows, bro? They get posted on the big page. But everyone gets their own footage. Some stuff doesn't make it because, at the end of the day, it's content. They want good content. A lot of people come. They're not really prepared. And it's real like a production. Like they got real life, like 8K cameras, like lights and stuff like
fire,
that. So
yeah.
if you really about your stuff, bro, hit them up at World MC. They gonna get you right. But that's really how it started, man. That's from a literally a performance in Brooklyn. It's just been a connection, and we've been bros ever since, bro. I go to his house literally like once a week, bro.
That's fire.
Where we just be chopping it up. All my Batwoods that's on my on my YouTube, he shot them all. So shout out to them, bro.
That's fire.
That's my bro for life. Oh,
So all right, you want to get into some music now?
Yeah, bro, for sure.
Some music.
Into some music.
You got a tape coming out this year? Anything you want to
Yeah,
promote?
I got a tape coming out, bro, but I just dropped the literally like 7 days ago.
Right, you just dropped
I dropped
some
a
shit.
single, Don't Try Me.
Right.
It's on all streaming platforms. Yeah, I just wanted to play that.
Yeah.
I got an album coming. I don't know if it's an album, but it's something special. It's a compilation.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say that. Shout out. It's gonna be called Summer's Over, bro. I just gave y'all a leak. It's called Summer's Over, and it's gonna be dropped in the wintertime.
Fire.
Summer's Over is gonna be crazy. This track is definitely on there. It's on all streaming platforms. Y'all ready? Whenever y'all ready.
Yeah. Put it on.
All right, this is Akay the Pharaoh from the pod. You already know. This is Don't Try Me. New single just dropped. Mixed, mastered. Hope y'all enjoy that. Yeah. Shout out everybody. Hey. You really don't cross me. I'm 10 toes always, really don't cross me. Ocho Cinco, cause I specialize in shaking them up me. No, you can't come around the doors if you ain't got weed or grab and Molly. Seeing all the haters mad, I'm sorry. But deep down inside, I'm not sorry. Jesus up there doing him a head count. My spirit is godly. People saying you the next one to make it out. Just keep moving proudly. Labels all in my line, vexed on the phone, cause they can't sign me. Favorite rapper in the DM saying that the freestyles is behind me, so don't try me. Just move by me. You're not my barber. You can't lie me. ABST. They behind me. Mac the Stallion. It's a body. If you wanna slide with your team, get cooked front them, man, it's hibachi, NY getting back normal, so they free Rowdy and they free Bobby, but doing this here like a hobby, still got bags overseas, they let her cross over, they calling me Kyrie, most of y'all sweet like Hossie, I don't got you, don't got me, I don't watch you, don't watch me, I ain't stop you, tryna stop me, the beef get cooked, make chachi, I don't know why you would risk that, man, I'm a big cat, but I'm not sloppy, ain't for the politic and I ain't Mitt Romney, I'm the realest one and I'm the coldest, back up on me, this my moment, myself like I'm a loner, pushing buttons like a trollers. Hey, you know that you got a couple fans when they haters start bragging and posting. Nothing but Spartans, Trojans, ain't got that ass cause we all going. Hey, so don't try me, just move by me. You not my barber, you can't lie me. ABST, they behind me. Mac the Stallion, it's a body, look. They like AK, you been wildin', love the way that you been sounding. Energy is just astounding, finally got the streets bouncing, making them hits out of rented housing, picking like you want a mountain, I ain't rich but I carry like 10 hundreds, I keep it 1,000, and I don't need clout cause I'm already clouded, I get hot cause it's keeping me balanced, I'm at the top like nobody found it, ain't no souls up here, they can never go up here, it's a real challenge, we all grown up here, can't do no wrong up here, better check your balance, so don't try me, just move by me, you're not my barber, you can't lie me, ABST, they behind me, Mac the Stallion, it's a body, so don't try me, just move by me, you're not my barber, you can't lie me, ABST, they behind me, Mac the Stallion, it's a body, yes sir.
That was some heat, bro.
That was tough.
Yes sir.
You say you just posted that on those streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms,
Just dropped.
iTunes, Spotify.
What's the name of that one?
It's called Don't Try Me.
Don't Try Me.
At all.
Platforms.
Yeah.
Did your thing.
Yeah, I got it unreleased, but I don't know if
Yo, so wait, who's your top 5 favorite rappers?
just in general,
Yeah, it don't matter. No, not in a particular order.
no
Just-
order. All right, we gonna go. I'm gonna put Biggie and Tupac as one, like as just one whole, because I can never
Pick.
They always
Respect-
gonna be just both of them,
respect
both of their energy together. Just what's good for hip hop. I'm gonna say Big L, Nas,
For sure.
I got to get a new guy. I'm going to go with it. If I had to choose between, I always put Kendrick and Cole at the same level, so I'm going to pick, I don't know, I'm going to go Kendrick, and then I'm going to go, wait, who I said? I said Biggie, Tupac as one. I got Big L, Nas, Kendrick, and it's always that last because there's so many other
so many people,
so many to pick from for one spot.
Man,
like
for
Drake
like
or Wayne.
Yeah, like I would. Then see, then that's another that's errors. Like
could go whole.
Yo, it take all day. But all right, I guess I'll put Jay-Z there then. I guess
Okay.
Jay-Z was. I listen to a lot of Jay, so
All right.
Jay-Z is a poet, bro. His stuff, like
see.
he literally said, like if he put his stuff in the museum, like people could sit there and read it and think it's art, and he's
Nah, yeah, that's a
he's
fact.
for real, like. But yeah.
So, all right, you wanted to rap or get into, I don't know.
I can spit some. I mean, I got.
Whatever you wanted to do, bro.
Yeah, I mean.
You wanted to rap or you wanted to play
because
another
I mean,
song.
you know.
Whatever you wanted to do.
Whatever. I mean, give people some new bars. You feel me? This is something I just probably wrote yesterday. I mean, we could just play some beat.
Yeah, and then we're going to mute out.
That beat we played in the beginning to start the show, that was...
Oh, yeah, that was... You ain't right to that?
I always got something.
He said, I always got something.
That one is hard.
I mean, how long I got?
I mean,
nah, let's go.
I could turn this to I-95.
Nah, bro. Nah, you definitely got to pull back up, bro. I always tell people, like, you know what I'm saying?
Come through. Now I know you live right here, bro. I could just pull up, bro.
Hell yeah.
I'm on
Nigga,
the
you
other
can
side,
smoke
but
and play 2K and all that.
Feel me? Yeah.
I'll be chilling.
Streaming coming soon. The pod and Akay the Pharaoh. Drop off Pharaoh. We definitely about to be streaming.
Come on, God.
Yeah, let me see what I got. Yeah, we can definitely. Yeah. Shout out to the pod, Akay the Pharaoh, Yonkers, New York. Yeah. Yeah. I like this beat. It just caught me off guard because it's so knocking. Like, yeah. It's yours, yeah. It's yours, yeah. Look, hey, I ain't playing, No need to ask me if I'm sanctioned. I done been to every hood in my city. My chain hanging, not to say they ain't on nothing. They know I'm AK and I'm a what man. They just respect, I stay out the way. Look, even if you the big stepper, you ain't stepping on me. Any issue, I'm ready to push it. Salt and pepper, homie, get them off me. Style grew, it reinvented on me. And the flow came in like a river, homie. Get to know me. I'm not a fella, homie. I'm a legend, homie. I don't do interviews. I don't do testimonies. First person in the stew. Last one to exit, homie. Man, I'm the biggest move. I really am the homie and won't hold you, so don't hold me. Get an 8 and 2 4s like Kobe. Man, at 16s, the cloth that I'm from is more cut denim than ripped jeans. They only say cause they some what? You better talk to me nice. Apart from me throwing these punches, I be sparring like Mike and I'm harming your life. For you can aim it once, I'm at twice. And the third from the boot like Tina Tussle with Ike, and 100 is right. I ain't a gangster from all the P's or nothing. Get you stomped out like I ain't a cousin. Bars be the cleanest youngin'. One mic like Nas and made an ether of it. Craig meeting his pops in the bathroom. Can't you see me dumping? Sleep on me. That's the cousin of death and the reaper coming. And I ain't never met a substitute that could teach me something. Boy, I put a ribbon in the sky, made Stevie Wonder, and made your favorite rapper find a rock to sleep up under. Yeah. Be humble, shorty, you bugging, shorty. You saying you gon' end to me is just a couple stories. I'm sunning you rappers and don't feel the need to come to Maury. Did them so bad, the cop checking to find something on me. Hold on, back in my zone, ain't clapping the chrome player. I will him you later, no need to act for Jerome. And who's snatching the throne? They gon' have to peep this rap that I'm on. Like the start of Major Pain, cause I'm bad to the bone. And you ain't seen nothing like this, believe nothing like this. So easy for me, I could kick my feet up and write this. Dangerous, they ain't the apple, I gave Eve the goodnight kiss and lived to tell the story. I'm like this. Gang.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Hear me now. More fire. Book.
Nah,
That was, you feel me? That was a song.
AK the Pharaoh.
That was heat,
Gang,
boy.
you already know. Shout out to the pod, man.
That felt magical, boy.
You feel me? That was,
Yeah, that was a zone. That was
it
a
was only for
zone.
y'all. You already know.
Zone.
That's how you open up the year. You feel me?
That's a fact, boy. Yo, with that being said, we gonna wrap it up.
Yes, sir.
Anything else you wanted to say before we get up out of here?
Yo, follow me everywhere, man. AK the Pharaoh, AKAY the Pharaoh.
Facts. I'm gonna have your IG posted up.
You already know everywhere, man. Streaming
pop it up.
platforms. Album coming out soon. We doing things. We turning up. Shout out to the pod 914. We outside for real this
sir.
time. You know, COVID can't keep us inside no more. It's upstairs like the attic.
Yeah.
You already know.
Appreciate
gang.
you for coming
Y'all-
by, my guy.